just the two of us. What's this? Bubble Rocket wearing a Bub shirt.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, well, he doesn't have any of our shirts, so what the hell? Enjoy something.
Yeah. So, what's going on, people? If anyone's watching, one person maybe. Is that you? Is that you, the one person?
No.
Oh, good.
Somebody actually.
Sorry.
Someone's actually watching.
Apparently. The StreamYard's different. Like, it's got a few different things. I noticed when I hit the live button, you can actually set up a intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's new. That's cool. I didn't do that just then. I had just pressed it manually, but that's actually a pretty cool feature. Troy, what's going on, mate? Troy's the first person in the chat there. Thank you for joining us. We don't have a game plan today. I just I've had the week off, and today's my second last day before I start the new job full time. So I thought hang out with the boys, and no one showed up. Just like no one's going to show up to my drinks tonight.
There you go. Well, you didn't invite me, so I'm not going. So
Oldwolf, imagine you were there. That'd be the best. They'd have to kick you out of there. They'd have to scrape you off the floor at the end of the night. Because I plan on having I don't know. I never really go out and drink to get drunk anymore because I always have to drive. Just everything's so far away now. But that's why I organized the drinks tonight at a place that isn't too far, so I can Uber there and not pay too much for the Uber.
That's what I was gonna say. Why just Uber?
Just because Ubers are expensive now, man, and like especially now that I live kind of far away from everything, it's just like to get to the city, like the city's not really close. Like with my old place, the city was pretty close. So
in Massachusetts, we're going to be voting in November, and one of the things to vote on is to let I don't know, like drivers, like Uber drivers, and to have the ability to be a union.
Oh,
yeah, but they don't want it. They still want the power to work part-time and all that stuff, but they want to be able to unionize. So like, I don't know.
It's crazy how like cabs have just become a thing of the past.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I guess they still exist, but it's more. I'd imagine if you like maybe worked in the city or something like that, it's still kind of possible to just hail a cab, but you just don't see them out in the suburbs or anything anymore.
Yeah, we just crawl into strangers' vehicles and.
Yeah, but you know what? The good thing, I think Ubers are better in a sense because the worst thing about cabs was even if you booked a cab, as they pull up, someone else would just jump into a cab, you know? At least with an Uber, you guarantee that person is that's your Uber.
Right.
You know?
That's true.
Because, Sarah the other night when she went and saw Olivia Rodrigo, they walked back to the hotel that she was staying with her friend because, what's going on, Lisa?
Hi, Lisa.
Because they didn't want to wait for an Uber. What's going on here?
He's spinning.
He said he's on the road.
Oh, that's why.
Hang on, the cabs are. Yeah, I'd imagine somewhere like New York. Yeah, but I don't know anything about New York. Obviously, I've never been there. But do you guys over there have like special taxi lanes? So, for example, on the freeway here, there's an emergency lane, but I believe taxis and maybe even Ubers can use the emergency lane just as a regular lane.
Really?
Yeah. Taxis definitely can. And buses as well. I think it's because if there's like traffic buildup,
right,
then people who are on buses and taxis and maybe Ubers don't get held up in the traffic because that's going to cause people getting late to work and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Oh, where is Bubs? He said he's going to be joining us from the road, but man, he must be out in like country.
Yeah, well, it does live in Kentucky, right?
Oh, no, he gave up.
Oh, we got dropped.
For the bus too in some areas. Okay.
Yeah, in Massachusetts, the breakdown lane is just another lane. When it's traffic, everybody just goes right down the breakdown lane. There he is. There he was.
It might just be it looks like he's just uploaded a photo for us.
I know, huh?
That was taken on a phone from 10 years ago.
It's not a very nice picture of him, though.
Oh, there we go.
But he's moving.
Where are you, mate? You in the country?
Is he talking?
No, I think I think he just likes being there. I think he just likes people looking at him.
Oh, I think so.
It's like, do you remember in Back to the Future 3? Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
The Western one. There's that bit where Doc is telling everyone about the future, and he's holding on to this like shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
And like he's telling them about cars and stuff like that. And then the guys are like, man, how many's he had? And one of the guys go, none. That's his first. I guess he just likes holding it. Great line. Great line. Hot Wings Challenge already.
Yep.
Man, they come around. You know, there's some ways that you gauge how quick a year goes, and your Hot Wings Challenge might be one of them. You know, you're like, oh, again, already.
It's always November.
I'd love to do that with you. If I ever come down to visit you, I'll make sure it's around November.
Okay, yeah.
I'll get in on that Hot Wings Challenge.
Yeah, I got the sauces came in. They're upstairs. I haven't taken a picture of them yet or anything like that. They're just sitting there. So but they're ready to go. I bought a new laptop. Hopefully that works well.
You bought a new laptop?
Yeah. I was always using my work, the one from work. But then I was like, nah. So I bought a not expensive one. But it's an HP. Hopefully it works. I tested it out here. It seemed to work. So we'll find out.
How much did you spend on it?
I don't know, like $500. It was like an open box type of thing, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you got like a deal on like
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Good on Kenneth.
Yeah. JB. They do. What is it? JB.
Yeah.
Do they do open boxes and stuff like that?
Yeah. So sometimes people will buy a laptop. So this is the most common reason someone returns a laptop. It's too slow. And I'm like, yeah, I told you that when you told me you wanted to spend $500.
Yeah.
So when someone comes, this is the typical customer, and now I can talk about it now because I don't work there anymore. This was the typical customer. Oh, I want something that's fast, that does this, does that, does this. Oh, I don't want to spend about $500. I was like, that's like saying I want to buy a Lamborghini, mate, for fucking $100.
Yeah.
And half the time, like, so I would tell people, look, I understand everyone has a budget, right? And everyone tells you the same thing. They say when they buy a computer, they go, oh, I don't do gaming. I just do basic stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Every single person says that. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't want it to be slow, right? Oh, no, I don't want it to be slow. Then don't spend $500 on a laptop.
Right.
I always try. And I understand things aren't cheap. And I understand everyone's got a budget. But it's just like, trust me on this one. And I'll recommend you the lowest that I would recommend, right? I'm not going to make you spend $1,500. I mean, even though that computer is going to be way better, just go somewhere at least that meets today's standards, and I'll try to find you something that's your cheapest option to get something that's reasonable, But when people then go ahead, oh no, I'll just get this one here, this $400 laptop, and then they come in like a week later and go, yeah, it was a bit too slow, and I was like, I told you that.
Yeah, no kidding.
And now I've got an open laptop that no one's going to want to buy. And then I'll have to mark it down to bloody $300 for someone to buy it. But yes, we do that. We sell like the display laptops once they're discontinued and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, things like that. But there's some things, man, like would you buy a repacked TV?
I don't see why not, as long as it's not busted. And you still get the same warranty.
Yeah, you do get the one. Yeah, so we're pretty well known for the warranty. Like we're pretty good with it. But then you get people who will buy a TV. So here's the other thing, right? This is classic retail stuff. Get the delivery. You're buying a 75-inch. No, I'll just take it in my car. It's like it's not going to fit. And then they somehow manage to fit, but we tell them that you're not supposed to transport them lying flat.
Yes.
Supposed to stand upright, right? Even on the box it says don't lie this flat.
Right.
So some people just don't want to pay. It's fucking $60 to get it delivered, man. We'll get it to you the next day as well. And you're buying and some of them are buying like the most expensive TV, and they'll refuse to pay that little bit extra for the delivery. And then we've had people break their TVs, and they come back and say, "Oh, it was broken in the box." It's like, okay. And then so now we've got a thing where they have to sign a waiver, and we do a checklist. Did you transport it upright? Did it da da da? And then if you break it, man, that's on you.
It's on you, yeah.
What's going on, Jackson?
Right.
Oh yeah, aren't we all?
I'm gonna put this away. This tastes. I never liked this stuff.
What is it?
It's a
Let's
whiskey.
shame them. Name and shame them.
It's Billy Boy. It tastes like varnish.
Oh, okay. Bully Boy.
Bully Boy. Tastes like varnish. I'm trying to get rid of it, as you can tell. I just can't do it.
So that'll be sitting around for a while until your friends come over. Hey, have some of this.
Exactly.
Look at my big bottle of water Sarah bought me. Oh, this is like, it's sweating. It's like perspirating, I like to say.
Oh, is that the one? Drink it every hour.
Yeah. So it tells you how much water you should have drank by what time. Because I don't really drink water, but don't worry, mate. You're a channel member, Oldwolf. There'll be a video coming out all about this water bottle.
Awesome.
Yes. It's a 25-minute vlog about me drinking water.
Oh, I really enjoyed the one you had with Mark this morning.
Oh, good.
That was actually a real good one. I enjoyed it.
Glad. Yeah, I you know what? When I edit sometimes and then I watch myself back, I'm like, dude, you need to just slow down. Like, I was talking about how one of the so basically I was saying that Comic Tom was saying that, you know, influencers play a big role in, you know, keeping the comic book scene alive and stuff like that. And the way he sold it, I agreed. But then I kind of went on to say, oh, there was another YouTuber who kind of saw that and then went out and said, oh yeah, we're the reason that comic books are alive. And I'm like, you're not selling it to me like that. Well, I didn't even finish my sentence before I started the next one. I always do that. I always like start the next sentence before I finish the one I'm actually trying to say. And yeah, I don't notice it until I watch myself back in editing. I'm like, man, how does anyone understand what you're saying?
Well, I guess I don't know. We do. It was a good. I like when you and Mark go ahead and you pick his brain. I like those.
Yeah, because you know some of those, like lately. I mean, we've done so many episodes now. I don't have I'm normally driving there because it's like an hour and 10-minute drive to Mark's. I'm driving there thinking, what are we going to talk about today? Back in the day, I'd have the thing ready. You know, I'd know what we're talking about. Especially in the early days, I used to like listen to comic book podcasts a lot.
Okay.
That's how, you know what? That's how I found Comic Tom. I didn't subscribe to Comic Tom up until the other week after the Sticky Goose thing, right?
Right.
Because for me, I found all the big YouTubers via podcasts because I used to listen to podcasts a lot. So I used to listen to one called The Weekly Pull, and the group was Comic Storian,
yeah,
Comics Explained, and Comic Pop, who are like three of the biggest comic book channels. So I eventually started watching them on YouTube. Comic Tom, I just listened to on podcasts. I didn't realize until I joined the community that he was actually a YouTuber, but I don't know why I hadn't subbed to him for some reason.
I've never listened to his podcast. I've only just seen him on YouTube.
Well, I'm assuming his podcast comes from his videos, maybe, but
maybe
that's how I found him. I think it's called Bags and Boards was the name of his podcast.
Right.
But I mean, you're one of his. Do you still get his mail thing?
Yes, I haven't made a video, but I still get them.
How much is that?
I mean, he's when it first started, it was just old books, right? And then they started doing, and it was, I think, there was a trade also, so books in a trade or something like that. And now it's basically his variants, or certain variants, and two or three back issues and a print. So he gives up prints like yeah, they're stuck in sleeves, but print like this.
Yeah.
Boom. I guess he gets one artist, and this artist makes.
You gave me one, I think.
Yeah, I probably did. I give everything away.
Are you in reception zone now, Bob?
I am. I think.
You're barely there. You're getting closer to reception town.
At least now I can hear you. I couldn't even hear you before.
Okay. We're making so much fun of you.
Oh yeah, we were.
Hey,
So
I'm
you
doing my best to get home to save this stream.
Are you driving back from work?
Yes,
How was it today, Bob?
it was awesome.
Awesome.
That's it. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Oh yeah, everything. Yeah. So today they sent me to a racetrack to bet on the ponies and talk to people, to hobnob, if you will.
Really?
So yeah, so it was great. So free food, free booze, but you had to pay for your own betting. So
Okay.
but I won,
Oh,
did
and they had one of the best things was they had a cigar trailer where it was like it opened up and you go in and it's a makeshift cigar bar. It's like a traveling cigar bar. And they had like leather couches all laid out around it, and it was awesome. So I went in and got a nice sweet, it was called Leather Rose. I'm gonna have to look it up. It was so sweet, but it was really good. And had a nice cigar with some people outside and had a great time.
there you go. And you complain about work. Unbelievable. I don't know.
All right.
I don't complain about work. It's good stuff.
Ben, Russ is going through a rough time at the moment, so he might not be here today. But the invite's always there for him. But yeah, he said he's just having a rough time at the moment. So, yeah, I start full time next week, and all week because I've had this week off. I've been getting emails like for the new job, and I'm like, oh man, this is stressing me out. I'm not even at work. I'm already stressed out. Like emails
So you
is like
vacation?
Sorry.
You're on vacation or just for the weekend?
I thought I'd just take a week off before starting full time. So just have a week off to chill out before starting the new job. But one thing I didn't really think through. So this week, obviously, I got paid from my old job because obviously I worked last week there. But I didn't realize next week I'm not going to get paid from my old job. So I'm only going to have a part-time pay next week.
Oh,
I didn't really think that through. So I might be unless look, I'm gonna get my payout from my old job, but I'm waiting for that. If that comes through next week, then maybe I'll be all right. But also I don't really want to spend any of that payout. That payout's to pay for me to go overseas.
Where are you going overseas?
I want to go to Japan.
Oh, cool.
Just I want to go somewhere because I don't know, man. I don't know how many times I'm going to travel in my life just because I'm so bad at saving. I've been saving now. I'm putting $200 away a week. That's
Look at you.
I've got like $4.5 grand.
A week?
Yeah. I think of all the toys I'm just giving up for that. So yeah, I want to go somewhere which is different. I don't want to I want to go into the US as well, but I feel like the US is like here, but on steroids. If I go to Japan, I feel like it's a full culture shock, like it's like, whoa, this is different. Like I kind of want to experience something that's real different. If I don't know how. Look, we're talking about traveling more. Like I would love to do the whole what's that con? Heroes Con.
Yeah.
Like I would love to do that. That would be a dream. But yeah, I think Japan is just something I've wanted to go to for a long time.
That sounds cool though.
Are you going to go on your own?
To Japan?
No.
Yeah.
Sarah will come.
I don't know. She goes all the time without you to places. I didn't know if that was
everywhere
something.
without you.
Does she? Where she?
Yeah.
She just went to
Everywhere.
She just went to
Every time I see her having a good time, you're not there.
Yeah, she went with the girl who cosplays, right? She went with that girl who cosplays.
Yeah. So that's Lily. So they went to Olivia Rodrigo after the PAX convention the other night.
Yeah.
I don't want to go see. I didn't even know who Olivia Rodrigo was.
Me neither.
She's super famous, apparently. I don't know any of these famous people. It's funny, like if you like celebrities from like the 90s and early noughties, I knew. But anyone who's been famous in the last, 15 years.
15 years. Yeah. That's some fast math from the noughties to
Did I mess that up?
No, you got it right.
Yes.
Oldwolf's still trying to figure out what a naughty is.
Yeah.
So let me
I
help
said
you,
naughty,
Oldwolf.
and he was like, yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, not that kind of naughty. So in other parts of the world, instead of saying zero or zeros, basically, they say naught. So a zero and naught are the same thing. So if you were going to say the 2000s, but he didn't want to include the 2010s or the 2020s, he just wanted to say everything from the 90s and the 2000s. So that would be multiple zeros, right? 2 zeros. So instead of saying not, he's saying naughties. You're welcome, world. I'm here bridging the gap, baby.
How are you so educated, Bob? It doesn't make sense.
I'm largely self-taught.
Yeah.
You guys don't say you guys don't know what naught is? You don't use that?
Yeah, I know what not is. Not.
It's no, like not as in to mean zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't use that here very often.
No.
Like it's a very, very underused term.
We don't
now,
really
Oldwolf,
use it either. Yeah. Oldwolf would use it.
Well, Oldwolf he's from New England. So the closer you get, the more New England you're in, the more we have. Look, I'm not throwing shade on my neighbors, or my own state that I live in. I love Kentucky. I love the South. But the closer you get to New England, the better and more filled in and robust the vocabulary becomes.
Okay.
So there's a lot of old English words that don't really get used over here that are still used overseas in a lot of other countries.
Right.
So, but the further you get down south and away from the New England territories, the less of that remains. Yeah. And the more dialects and slang and stuff that, the old English. And also there's other terms like Yiddish. Like you hear Yiddish words, German words, some French still spoken up there. So there's a lot of vocabulary that down south you don't get any of that. Like that's all gone. They never heard of these words.
Because my accent and the way I say things, they goof on me. I'm like, why are you goofing on me? I'm in New England. We talk correctly. It's you guys who screw it all up.
Yeah. Pretty much every time I go to the grocery store and the person checking me out says, "And how are you today?" I say, "I'm doing well." And they look at me like, "Were you sick before?"
Oh, so you're
like, "No, I'm fine."
You're say, "I'm doing good." I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
How you doing?
Like that's maybe to make them more at ease. I might say, "I'm doing good."
Yeah.
But usually I'm doing well. How are you? Were you sick? No, I wasn't. Never mind. Bag my fucking shit. I gotta go. Will you? I get on this live stream.
Hey Ben, hi Jackson. Lisa already said hi. Trevor already said hi. Kenneth said hi. Okay.
Oh, Sarah said hi. Sarah, are you going anywhere fun without Simon?
Oh, Sarah's not there.
Oh, I thought you said Sarah was there.
No, Kenneth, Troy, Lisa, Jackson, Ben.
I thought I heard Sarah too, actually.
I think he did say Sarah. Rewind the tape.
All right, look. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I always toast Karen.
We'll go to the replay.
Yeah.
She ain't watching the replay. She don't care about. She only interested in Simon's career back in the day. Now she's that YouTube stuff's whatever.
She's traveling now. He's stuck at home.
Yeah, she's traveling. She's traveling, Oldwolf. She's busy. She's a busy gal. Can't be hanging around fucking nerd caves with her boyfriend.
Basketball games, front row basketball games. She's watching. She's doing content. Great seats.
Whoa, is that a sunglass case built into a car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have those? You know those in your country?
Well, I don't know. I don't really drive new cars, so is that a new thing?
And ever since the naughties, yeah.
Hey, look, he's even got the buttons for his garage right there.
That's over here. Yeah.
Is that wait? Hang on. Is that like just a holder for the remote or something like that?
No,
or
those are garage openers.
No, it's built in.
it's built into the car.
Yeah.
But what? So do you just sync it with the garage?
Yes.
Oh, because Sarah's got. So we've got like a key fob that opens our garage and opens our electric gate at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sarah's got like a little thing that slides onto the visor, and she's got it like in there. But I carry mine, so I've got like 2 sets of keys because it's just more convenient that way.
Yeah.
So, can't you just slip yours into the visor?
No, because the reason is like if someone comes and visits us, because we've got an electric gate as well, we have to open the gate with the thing. I think you're supposed to be able. We've got a little phone at the front. I should ask my real estate agent about this. We've got a little phone at the front of our house, and I think you're supposed to be able to open the gate with it, but it doesn't work. So anytime someone comes over, I have to tell them, call me when you pull up into the driveway, and I'll come out, and then I have to walk like halfway up the driveway to press the thing to let them in.
Oh,
Yeah, I have those as well. Like they came with the garage openers,
Yeah,
but you can program the car to also do it.
that's crazy.
So with this one, I can open like my bay or my wife's bay. So we have two bays in the garage. So I can open hers or mine from here. And then also I have the loose ones. Like if I have someone staying with me, I might give them that to use. Or if I have a rental car or something like that, I'll use that.
My current garage, I mean, look, it's great because my last place didn't have a garage; I just had a carport. Our place now has a garage. It's a two car garage, but it's just a single, yeah, front and back. So it's just like a long single lane one. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. I hate it, but it's better than no garage.
I don't even have a garage. I got a driveway.
I didn't realize how rare they were. People were like, "Man,
in
you
the
got a
driveway.
garage?"
That's it. We got when we first bought the house. It was a thin driveway, so 2 cars like this. So I knocked. There was a tree there. I knocked it down. I had the company come in and widen the driveway. It was great. Just me, the wife, and I. That's all. All we wanted. Now the kids are freaking driving. So like now I got 4 cars in the driveway, and it's like
Jesus.
Like you gotta move your car. Your sister's going to school. Oh, yeah, your brother's going to go. It's like
yeah. I've just got a dead spot in the yard that I make my son park in, and I don't. And he doesn't have a garage key because fuck it, what's he gonna do with it? I'm not letting him in the garage anyway.
That's what he's doing. He's gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Tommy Cap, Wesley, how you doing, love?
Good on, Cap.
Like I said,
there he is. The garage. He's in. He's in.
Look,
I missed him. Press the button.
Press the button to get it because it's just up here. I just push it real quick.
Yeah. Push the button to make it close.
Riveting content.
Ah, don't worry, she'll be back. She'll be back. Wow, so envious.
That's a nice garage.
So envious.
It's a big one.
So, are you going to show us the garage and the house and the whole 9 yards?
Oh God, it's a mess. No, actually, this weekend is the garage clean out.
That's right. That's what you're supposed to be doing today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there. Yeah.
So we're cleaning the garage all weekend.
What are you getting rid of? What, you getting rid of anything?
What?
Are you getting rid of anything?
Hold on, let me see if I can make this louder.
Are you going to get rid of anything? You said you're doing a clean out.
Yeah, a ton of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get like everything that I can. Hopefully.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're throwing out. I mean, you guys don't want to see this garage. It's terrible.
Sure we do.
It looks like a big garage.
We, with you, all we see is one room. You know what I'm saying? Love.
What's that? What's that love thing behind you? What's going on there?
Hold on,
what's that love in the air?
Love hurt love anymore.
it says live often, love fully, use protection.
Oh,
All
laugh
right.
often, right? Like,
I don't know. I made it a long time. I don't know. This is how do I switch it?
Oh wait, Old Wolf couldn't figure it out yesterday. There you
no,
go.
I couldn't figure it out
Old Wolf couldn't do it.
Did I get it?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, look at that car.
So that's my car.
Nice
Oh,
white
guys,
car.
this is a mattress we're getting rid of, and lamps we're getting rid of, and
What am I going to sleep on when I come over?
Yeah, there you go.
that's my wife's car. And lawnmower.
Whoa.
You've got one of those dudes. What's the guy's name?
Back to the dude.
Yeah, what's that guy's
That's
name?
Bob. That's
Oh,
Bob,
that's
my MMA dummy. When I work out, as you can see, it's
It's
Oh, no.
clothes.
Oh no, it's what? It's what? I need to know I need to know what Bob is.
Bob is a punching dummy.
No, but like you said,
But
as you can
now
see, it's and then it froze.
Oh, as you can see, it's been a while since I've used it. There's a bunch of generator in front of him, all kinds of stuff.
Bob's been winning the fight lately.
Yeah, I was going to show you this though. Look at what my car does when you. So,
Oh.
all right, did you see it?
No,
you think
Wow.
that's nice. That's very Tron-like.
Nice. And then
Mate, your garage needs better
On the
Wi-Fi.
floor
You know what he needs? You know what he needs? Old Wolf. He
Oh,
needs
look, it's got the light on the door.
so that you can see to get in. I was saying it puts a spotlight on the floor. Can you?
Yeah.
You see the spotlight on the floor?
Yeah.
So it shines from the door down, so you can see to get in. Isn't that crazy?
Does it come from does it shoot? It shoots from the handle. Is that where it comes from?
Yeah,
That's cool.
crazy. Anyway, that's all I got. All right, we're going in.
All right, we're going in.
You know what Bob needs in his garage? Wi-Fi mesh.
What is he?
I have it.
Wi-Fi
I have it.
Yes.
It sucks, but I do have it.
He needs an extender or something. Yeah, he needs a
Yeah.
mesh.
I have an extender.
Remember Wi-Fi mesh video, Old Wolf?
Yes, I do.
Damn it.
Hello, doggy.
Someone has accidentally locked the door, and I forgot my keys in the car. Like I got a lot going on. Okay.
That's why the lights are blinking. The lights are on.
You know what's cool? How I like how you can't lock your keys in the car with new cars because the car knows that the key's in the car.
Yep.
I do
Yeah.
it with a rental.
Hey, you locked me out. That's all right.
Ooh, leather seats and everything. Look at that.
Are you camera ready?
I'm kidding.
Well, you're on camera.
Hi.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Take us for the tour.
Yeah, take us to the tour.
All right, there's Puppy.
Shouldn't you be putting him on the big screen?
He's busy.
Simon, put him on the big screen.
Oh, get the big screen. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
There you go.
There's another doggy.
Oh, I thought
There's a dining room. Never mind all the comics.
Oh,
Yeah, he's selling.
man, they're nice boxes.
I know, huh?
Oh yeah, pretty much.
This comics are living in luxury.
Hey, Bub, you got a nice box.
I appreciate that. I
You're
clean it often. There's a horse's head. Thank you.
There.
Some china.
From?
There's an antique clock.
Go back. Right there, baby.
Crown Royale.
Yeah.
Right. Avoiding the
Avoiding the dog crate. Yeah, this is the dog crate. Don't look at that.
I got a dog crate in my house. You want to go see it? Take the Crown Royal. Bring it up with you.
Here's a little dining room. Here's some movies.
Oh,
Do you guys actually hang out in
My
this
wife
room?
won't let me do that.
No, we don't use this room very much. Only when we have company over and stuff, like holidays and things.
Yeah.
There's some movies. And don't show our laundry.
Was that Country Rose China?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
That was annoying.
how did you know that, Michael? How did that That's Country Road China.
Nice. Hey,
Yeah.
you got a nice deck.
What is that? What is Country Road China?
Country Rose, kind of. Old Country Rose. Yeah, Oldwolf knew what it was.
Yep.
You know, it's
that's
so
a
did
nice-
Michael in the chat here. Like what?
Hey, Bub, do you always have your friends sit on your deck all the time? But,
Oh, yeah.
there you go. Look
Hey,
at him.
doggy.
So cute. What's the dog's name?
Harvey.
Hey, Harvey.
He's,
Is it because he's got two faces?
yep. That's right.
Where's your cat? You used to have a cat, right?
Yeah, he's probably in the house somewhere. Yeah.
That's a nice
a
nice
nice
area,
deck.
man. I like that. Look at that.
That's why he shoots his gun off.
Yeah, he shoots like comic book slabs and
Yeah,
watermelons.
down there's my little shooting range.
Oh, your grandmother collected. Okay.
Ah, there you go. So now your grandmother and Bub has something in common.
Here's my Monopoly collection.
Hey, I got a Monopoly here. I want to get rid of. I think it's in Spanish.
I'll take it if it has metal. Here's
No.
our humble home. Just we got a small house, but it's
Oh.
filled with love.
And a lot of games.
Battleship.
Yeah, I like board games and things.
Was it X-Men board game?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at her. She is so helpful. She's turning the lights on for you and everything. Oh, Star Wars Risk.
Yeah, some classic stuff there.
Risk is one game I've never played.
Oh,
Never
God.
Is that
It's
great
hard.
inspiration?
It's hard, and my wife loves it, right?
Don't play against Andrew. You'll never win.
Yeah, that's true. True story.
I would never play against Andrew.
Here's the guest bathroom.
Nice bird.
Yeah. Oh, I like every bathroom to have a nice set of hooters. Look at that.
Yeah, baby.
Here's where the magic happens. I don't know. Our house is always camera ready, isn't it?
Oh, and I saved the I should have saved my baby for this room. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, a nice sleigh bed. Oh, he needs a good mesh. He needs
Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi mesh.
Yeah.
That's a nice.
Some cigars.
There you go.
There's some pops.
Are these in your room?
Yeah, this is bedroom pops.
Oh my God, my wife would kill me.
This is my wife's boudoir.
Ooh, boudoir. Oh, she likes Grease. My wife loves that movie.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only musical that I like. Whoa.
Oh, what'd you do?
Yeah.
Man, put it back. Put it back. Was that little Bub?
No, that's my son when he was a baby.
Oh, how about that picture?
I can't show that. I get in trouble.
No. Go back. Look at him, so proud, and her so beautiful. Look at that.
Puss in Boots. This is her little workstation when she works from home about once a week.
So go back to that picture. Why are you gonna get in trouble for that picture?
I don't know. I'm not showing it.
Okay, too late. We already have it. More pops everywhere. Cool, these.
Yeah, in the bedroom. That's
I know. My wife would kill me.
No, this is the boudoir. This is her room.
Oh, so she has pops in her boudoir.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey,
This is her closet.
She can walk into that thing, huh? Nice.
I did all the shelving and everything in here.
Oh,
I did all this. Shoe racks, everything.
Yeah, she's like women always have a lot of shoes.
Yeah. Some of that was a gift and stuff and big fun. And then here's the master bath.
It's the ensuite.
I remember that thing from a video from years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I bet that little fish was popular.
Oh, yeah.
With the nose like that? Oh, yeah. Ooh, you got a towel heater. Those are sweet.
Yeah. Oh, these things are awesome. God, I love them.
Ah, good marriage. Separate sinks. There you go. How you doing? The hell is that?
Stingray.
The Stingray.
What do you use it for?
Just to look at. Look at this. Isn't that nice?
Running water. Oh, that's nice.
Running water. Do you guys have running water in Australia?
I've never seen a tap like that ever.
But it goes the opposite way though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the only thing is, I feel like it doesn't really have the pressure, does it?
What do you
How
like?
much? I mean, it comes out strong. How much pressure do you need? You're gonna stand under there?
You gonna take a
No,
shower?
I want it to like hit my toothbrush with force.
Is that
Oh my God.
electric heat?
Huh?
Do you have electric heat?
This is an electric, like it's a convection heater, so no fans in it or anything. It just has like a heat coil, and it rolls out for like extra heat back here. So the bathroom's always warm, you know.
Oh, you got forced air. Okay, never mind. All right.
Yeah. Normally, yeah, that's a normal heat. Then that's just an added heat, little extra heat.
Well,
That's my closet. You don't want to see in there.
Oh, you got nice floors.
Thanks. And then you guys know this room.
Oh, this is the room.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, let's go in there. I had to do my whole cellar yesterday.
You know, it's funny, Oldwolf. Last time we did this suspect stream, you did the tour of your thing. It was back in April, though. That's how long ago it was. So you did the tour last time we did one of these.
Yep.
So maybe the next one, I'll do it. I'll do one.
No, well,
Look at my prom bike. You guys like that?
it glows.
Yeah, it glows blue and yellow.
That's cool.
And this, when I'm playing music, it moves to the music, but now I'm just talking really loud, so it's still doing it. So yeah, woo! Yeah. And yeah, so this is what it looks like in the dark.
Ooh, that's sexy. It's a sexy.
Isn't it though?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I just installed this.
Yeah, I know. I saw that on Discord.
Oh.
Does that throw? It throws a lot of air, right?
Yeah, it does. It's got like 6 settings, and it's on a remote. It's pretty good, and it gets pretty bright too. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah. Anyway, you guys have seen all this a million times, so
But not at this angle, not this close.
this is nothing new. Yeah. Everybody likes that up close angle.
Yep. In your face type of view.
And the stuff everybody wants to see is the cabinet. That's what everybody's like, oh, let's see that cabinet.
Yeah, that's nice. How deep is that?
Like
a short box or a long box? It's like
yeah, it's a short box.
That's nice.
Holds 5 short boxes across.
It looks a little bit bigger. It looks a little bit bigger than a short box.
It's about the same.
Okay.
I have just enough room to thumb through,
Yeah.
and the rest is.
And the rest of your books are someplace else, right? I mean, that's not all you got, right? Because
Oh, this is it.
When Bob gets too many books, he starts to cull the collection, so it all fits.
oh,
in
wait a
that
minute.
bin.
That's right. He's got a shitload of books down on the table to get rid of. That's right.
Yeah.
In the closet. Yep.
And then got another cabinet here. So that's all slabs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice setup. That is a beautiful setup.
And this is all Golden Age.
Oh.
And some magazines and more Golden Age. And then this is all the naughty books. Not the 2000s, but the proper naughties.
How you doing?
Start here. Moves.
I've got that book.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello.
hey, there's one. You can see. Yeah, that's all the naughty stuff. And then this is just like a processing station for books that I either haven't filmed yet or like I haven't done a video on yet or need to be put away. So
Yeah, that's cool. Keeps it nice and neat. Keeps it out of your way. That's cool.
and then I don't think you can show those on YouTube, but
Oh, are those your toys?
no, those are the boomsticks
Oh.
up there. And then junk. It's an embarrassment.
You
Junk.
got them just sitting in the corner there.
Well, I mean, they're sitting in the corner, but this is all locked. So like this doesn't, you can't get in there. It has to be a thumbprint.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that.
Wow, that's fancy.
I mean, it's not enough to keep out like, somebody with an axe or anything, but
On paper, you're covered. You're
well,
covered.
not just that, but I mean, it's just to keep kids out, basically. Make sure that no small people can get access to stuff dangerous. That's all, or any of the nudie books, right? So,
Which is more important?
both, I think. Boom sets are probably.
Is that your Bobby?
These are my wife's Barbies.
Oh.
Oh, it was called Teresa.
Right. Yeah, that's the idea. Working out Teresa. She works out in here in the mornings when she's a good girl. Doesn't always happen. Stereo.
Yeah, that's all the stuff you were talking about one day on Discord.
And y'all need to get on the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
RC collection.
Yeah, so Simon, he buys the cars, but they have to have a theme, right? Movies.
Yeah, they got to have some sort of IP, some sort of property to them.
Yeah, that's I'm not going to buy just a random car.
People do it.
Yeah, people do it.
Yeah, I know they do. Like Rod and all that who collect Hot Wheels, they just collect every car.
Yeah.
But I just collect like Batmobiles and Hot Wheels. And like if I find if I saw the Back to the Future one, I'd buy that, And...
Tax season.
Yeah. That's me and my wife. I can tell you which one's which. Or can you guess? There you go. Some more OA. Stuff
You
there.
get the log.
Yeah, log cover. Here's some Golden Age goodness
Nice.
on the top row.
Oh, Phantom Lady. Nice.
That.
Hey, I've got one of those.
You do, don't you? Good for you. Good on you. Cheers.
I need to send one to get slabbed.
And then there's some more toys and stuff. This is where all the YouTubing happens.
Yeah, I tripped out when I first saw that you're, where your Wolverine's sitting there. I didn't realize it was just off to your side.
Yeah.
When I first watched your video, I thought, for some reason, I just thought it'd be in front of you for some reason.
Yeah, that's the look right there.
What are those other screens at the bottom for?
So this is my work screen.
Okay.
And then, that's a Surface Pro, like a Microsoft.
That's a portable monitor?
That's a portable monitor.
Okay.
So when I have like an A/B switch here, so like when I turn on my computer, just down here.
Ooh.
So I turn that on, right? And then up here, everything comes alive up here.
Bob, do you have a ball fan?
A what?
A fan to cool your balls.
Yes. Down here. If my balls get too cold, I just push it against here, and through the magic of physics, less air hits my balls. And if I get real hot, I pull it closer to my balls, like that. Absolutely. So then that's there. So that's like my main screen. And then that.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So these two screens when I'm just playing, when it's on my computer, and then I hit the switch here, and then this comes on, and then it runs all three screens. So because my work computer, I use three screens for my work computer. But for play, I only use two screens.
I wish I had three screens. I only have two at my desk. I wish I had a third. It would come in handy so often.
You need one.
Yeah.
And then here's my little swing out when I'm yakking about. And then here's my work camera. And then here's my Osmo Pocket 3 that I have on a shelf. I use that for filming regular stuff. And then here's my Hollywood lights. One there and one there. And I have a little switch back there to operate them. There's another beauty. Look at that.
Nice.
Some Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Batmobile heavy.
Yeah.
Nah-Man needs a ball fan. Maybe we can hook him up with one.
Does need a ball. Who doesn't need a ball fan? That's the real question.
Oh, what's that Terminator figure? Is that a NECA one or?
Yeah.
Is that the one you have?
That looks decent.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you got a Ninja Turtle flasher?
Yeah, that's Raphael from the movie, when I'm going to get a pizza. Whatever.
Oh, those are great.
Look at that Neo. Everybody freaks about that Neo, upside down Neo.
That's sick.
Doing a handstand.
I wish I had space to do statues and stuff. I really do. That's why I haven't unboxed those Dead Man. The one you sent me and the one I bought on my own. They're still in the box because I haven't a place to put them.
So that Neo that you got, right? So you know how he cartwheels and he grabs the gun as he's cartwheeling?
Yeah.
I did that once, right? I had like a toy gun and I did like a cartwheel to pick it up. And as I did the cartwheel and I put my hand on the gun and came back around, I snapped the gun in half.
Oh my gosh.
I think you should redo that scene. To make
Now my arm would break if I did a cartwheel.
Don't you have one of these, Simon, but painted?
It's not as cool as yours.
I think it's the same.
Sorry?
I think it's the same.
No, it's different. It's definitely different. I can't get it now because it's in my glass cabinet. Have you guys seen my glass display that I got recently?
Yes.
Yeah, it's lovely. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's great. Shout out to Jin. Jin's Customs for that.
Pop fun.
Oh, you've got all those. I've got all those Pop Vinyl books. They're in my box of books to sell.
Oh, they go good with a display like this.
They do, but I don't really display my Pops anymore.
Well, in box it gets tight, but out of box you can kind of fit more in.
Yeah, that's true. I love that how the DeLorean's hanging off the wire. That's sick.
Yeah. If the camera wasn't so good, you wouldn't be able to even see the wire. All right, that's the tour. I'm going to take a break now. I'll come back on the stream in a minute. I got to piss. I've been on the road for 2.5 hours. So I got to piss. I'm going to shake it twice, no more than that. And then I'll come back and I'll be on this thing. So,
Okay.
All right. See you tomorrow.
See you soon. Man, that could be a thing now. We might do live room tours every episode of Suspects.
See, I did mine yesterday. It's not, and I showed the whole thing. I even showed you my bathroom.
You did, but you did that, like I said, because I look back at what the last episode we did was called. Because after the stream, I'll put like a name, like I'll put like some of the topics we talked about in the title. And last time there was room tour, which I'm pretty sure was your room tour.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, it was back in April, man. Was the last time we did one of these.
I know we haven't done it in a while.
This year's flown by.
But there's so much. For all of us, there's so much things going on.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to get a ball fan too. I think.
What's up, Sleepy? What's happening?
I'm going to hang a ball fan right here.
Could be the new thing, the new trend.
We can. I think your place, Striker, should market ball fans for people who drive long distances.
We actually sell a fan. It's called the Streaker fan. We could maybe turn that into a ball fan.
That's one of the things you have to shoot it to your boss. It's better than put it, buying in that catalog for what was it? What was it for? You were talking about it last night.
What was it?
He wanted to put an advertisement.
Oh yeah, the camping thing.
The camping thing, yeah. Ball fan.
I should have made. I've got to make a little ad video for when I do live streams for my discount code for the phone holder.
There you go. Do it. Push it.
I need to do that because I have. If anyone in Australia is watching, you need a phone holder. Let me know. I'll hook you up. 15%.
Why don't you do it now while we're on? We can
do it now.
Show you do working out on live action. This is what he does for a living.
This is what I do. Yeah, well, this is the way for me to try to drive sales now through my YouTube channel. Hey guys, do you want to use the same phone holder as Simple Simon?
For every phone holder you buy, you get a free ball fan. There you go.
And for the marketing, I'll just have a video of the fan like fanning off like a basketball or something.
Yeah. 2 ping pongs just moving around. What? Go.
Did you ever back in the day make the smoke bombs with the ping pongs?
No.
Ping pong balls? Oh, really? I think all it was, from memory, was you used to wrap like a ping pong ball in foil, and then you light it on fire, and it would like smoke like crazy. So we used to call them a smoke bomb.
So you were just melting the ball inside the foil?
I guess that's what was happening.
Yeah.
But it would smoke like crazy. I remember my brothers used to do it when I was a kid, and they also used to do this thing where you would cut off all the match heads.
Yeah.
And put them in this it was like a screw, like a long screw, and then you put the nuts and bolts on the top.
Yep.
And then when you throw it and it lands, it would. Yeah. I just have this crazy memory of that. Them used to doing it a bit. Back once I got older and I became an adult and did dumb stuff, we used to make soda bombs, sorry. So you get the little the soda bulbs, they call them. You put them in the bulb things that make like the
metal things full of gas.
Yeah, whippets. Isn't that what you guys have?
No, whippets is when you take like a bottle of cream, right? When you put it on, and you don't go all the way. You just take the gas out.
Yeah, so that's yeah. So those things though that you're having in those whippets, we used to buy them before I knew you could inhale them and have a great time for a minute.
Yeah,
we used to buy them, and you would wrap them in foil, but you would put sparklers.
Yeah.
You would crumble all the sparklers off the skewer, put them in the foil, like you'd crumble like 4 of them in there, and then you'd wrap the soda bulb up in the foil and the crumbled up sparkler, and then you stick a sparkler into it and you light it, and the sparkler eventually goes down into the foil inside and lights up all the crumbled up stuff, and the thing would explode.
Oh, so you got to time the bomb.
Well, no, you would light the sparkler and then you would run away and watch.
Yeah, but
you wouldn't stand near that.
No, but the sparkler made a delay fuse. So you would light the sparkler. That was your delay fuse.
Yeah.
And you could be someplace else and do damage.
Yeah.
What's in the tin foil? I missed it. What's in the tin foil?
So soda bulbs, the little things that you put into like the whippet things, the whippet cream things.
Okay. I think it's like a CO2 canister.
Yeah, like one of those. Yeah. So you would put one of those in and crumble up all the sparkler stuff.
Okay, so I just want to let you know, when you tell me you're doing whippets, you're literally going getting a ready whip bottle, can, whatever, at the grocery store.
You get the yeah.
No. A whippet is you go to the supermarket, you buy a canister of ready whip. You know what I'm saying? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, it's ready whip.
Yeah, and then you tip the nozzle just enough to get the air out, but not the.
Oh no!
You suck that air. You suck the gas out.
So the actual machine, whatever that's called, we used to call them bulburators, but I don't know if that's the actual real term. but it's the thing. And normally you would put stuff in there with the canister and then you would spray cream or whatever it is, right?
Mhm.
So we would just get that without anything in there. You put the bulb radiator in there and then you just inhale the thing.
Right. So it's the
You get
same
like
idea, but
You get like a really nice headache for a minute.
exactly. The canister has it built in, right? And it's cheap. It was ready whip. And you take
No,
it.
you have to buy those things separately. Like the little
No,
canister.
see, that's where you went wrong. The Ready Whip, it's already built in. So you buy the Ready Whip, and you
How much is the Ready Whip though?
Huh?
How much is the Ready Whip? Okay.
A couple of bucks.
Yeah, because you used to
It's
buy
cheap high.
like a pack with like 20 of these things in there, and then just go all night and lose brain cells.
What are you having? You having a whip it party or something? This is what you do, like like a whip it junkie. And
No,
you-
the first time I did it, I didn't enjoy it because I was like, this is not.
no, you get it
Because I could feel this weird feeling in my brain, but I was just talking normally. I was like, this is weird. This doesn't feel right. So I didn't do it for a long time because I didn't really enjoy it. But then later in life, I enjoyed it. What's going on, Sticky Goose? What's happening, mate? Yeah, we're talking about whippets and inhaling.
seriously, I got to teach you how to do it on the cheap. You're not buying these whole
It
things.
was cheap. It was cheap because all you would do is buy the little bulbs, and then as long as the expensive part was getting the thing, because it was like you can get some nice ones, but people always had those. I just used to borrow them off people, or someone would bring theirs over. I never had one. Actually, no, I had one myself. I borrowed it off a friend. I never gave it back because it broke. I broke it.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're 12 years old,
bulbs.
when you're a teenager and you're looking for a quick high, you don't have the you go and buy a bottle of a Ready Whip.
Yeah, okay, but we don't have Ready Whip over here.
Well, you should start it now.
We probably don't, so kids can't do it as easily as they can over there.
Well, hold on. I'm going to find a video on how to do a whip it.
You know what's going to happen, right? Next week, I'll fucking have a Ready Whip at my door thanks to Oldwolf. That's what he does, mate.
Yeah.
Please don't send me one. I don't need
I'm
to.
gonna send you
I don't need any more headaches.
3 large ones, like I did with the coffee syrup.
The coffee syrup, I actually started to enjoy. I use it as actually. I ran out.
All 3 of them?
No, so one of them. The one I first opened, I didn't realize you had to leave it in the fridge afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't leave it in the fridge. And then 6 months later, I was like, do you reckon this will still be okay? It's all sugar, right? And then I tasted it and it just, I don't know. Maybe it was my brain, I think, but it didn't taste right. So I threw it out.
Had you
But
been
the other
huffing?
two, sorry?
Had you been huffing canisters?
Dude, that was like, I'm talking like not even that long ago. That was like a thing. I'm glad I don't do that stuff anymore, you know? Yeah. But
Had a lot of growth this month, have you?
just in the last couple of years.
All right, hold on. I found one. My dad doing a whip it at Thanksgiving. Hold on.
What are you eating, Bub? What's on the pizza?
Bourbon glaze.
Ooh,
Is that it?
okay, right here.
No pineapple?
Hey!
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hey.
Nicole.
That's Julie. Okay, you ready?
All right. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for this. How old is this guy?
I know it's Dad doing a whip it. All right, here we go.
That's disgusting, Dad. Do it. There's nothing in there, is there?
So you just do it enough to get the gas out.
Oh, that's just a fucking can. No.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these. The one you're talking about.
Check this out. I'm going to show you.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah, these things.
Oh, yeah, those things.
Hello.
Oh, this dude, this guy definitely knows how to do it. And see that effect just then?
Show
What
you
happened?
how to do a whippet. First, you're gonna need a cracker, a balloon,
Yeah, through the balloon. That's right.
and twirl.
I completely forgot about the balloon.
Some
Yeah,
reason
we used
someone decide when they're
we used to
making
do the
whipped cream,
balloon.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on a balloon and I'm gonna huff it.
The balloon was the way to go. I completely forgot about that until it's been a few years
So I
now.
already have one cracked in here in the balloon.
Let's get to it.
I can't believe we're watching this right now.
So educational.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
N2O balloon. It's like, I have an idea. But no, it's a good one anyway.
So you would breathe in the balloon, and then we kind of hold your breath for as long as you can.
You gotta hold it down.
Exhale. And then you'd float off into space for a little minute.
He's holding it.
What the fuck is that recommended video on the top?
They know you so well.
Oh
I just saw that too. I don't know where that came from.
Look good.
Yeah. Because of your interest in.
So fucks with your head for a few seconds, but after a while, you're okay.
That's your
Oh,
opinion.
it's fun with
All right, that's enough. That's enough. This is just had to give us.
That's how you deal with it.
That was bad. This is terrible. Hopefully, no kids are watching.
You
today.
invited me on. You know, this is what we do. This is what I do. Sorry.
This is
Yeah, we know what you do. We know about all your recommended videos, Tony. We're aware now.
Hey, Bob, you know your camera. Can you make it not do the face tracking? Okay, because it kind of annoys me sometimes. I love the idea of it, but the only thing is, you know, when you're sitting still, and sometimes it kind of just shifts a little bit.
Your head.
It's fine when you slide across to that door.
Fine. But
That's great. That's great. But sometimes when you're just sitting there and it slightly just shifts to keep your head centered, I don't know. It annoys me sometimes.
Like that almost.
You know, that's fine when
Like
you're doing
when
something
I'm
like
moving
that.
my head and doing something.
But like, yeah, that kind of stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's a little bit too much for me.
You can turn your screen off.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You remember, everybody, keep your calendar ready. Open for November 16th, 8:00.
What is it?
The Hot Wings Challenge.
The Hot Wings Challenge.
Oh,
It's like the fourth or fifth, fifth. It's the 5th annual Hot Wings Challenge.
Man, you know what?
Anal hot wing?
Huh?
Hmm?
What did you just say?
What?
Exactly.
You know what I started buying from the butchers recently, which I've have you guys ever had chicken ribs?
Chicken. What the hell's a chicken?
I mean, it's not too far off a drumstick. It just only has one bone in the middle.
Oh. We have turkey ribs.
They're the best. Like, you know how cheap they are? I bought like 30 of them for like less than $10. I couldn't believe it. I was like in heaven. I ate like,
Oh, they're awesome.
yeah, they're so good, man. But I don't understand. You can't buy them from just like, because I've eaten them before and it's like, why have I never seen these? Because at the supermarket, they're not available. But then we've been going to this butcher that's near our house. And I was like, I wonder if they've got them. And yeah, they're so cheap, man.
They're not chicken ribs, though. They're turkey ribs.
No, ours are chicken.
Chicken so
Now, they're calling them, first of all, there's no such thing as either one. Let's start there. It's not, it's a fake name to begin with. So they can call it whatever the hell they want. But it's actually a bird's shoulder. So it's the part that goes, you have the wing, right? Bark, bark, right? And then you got the rest of the bird, and then there's a shoulder bone.
Yep.
That's how I know it's not a chicken.
Well, I know it's not a rib because obviously their ribs would be like.
Yeah, but also chickens are too small to have bones like this.
Right.
It's about that big, right? Like it's like the size.
It's about the
like
size of a
cigarette
chicken
pack.
wing.
Like
About
it's
the
only
size of
like
a
as
chicken
long
wing.
as a cigarette pack, right?
There's no way, but it's definitely not turkey, man.
Yeah, it's turkey.
There's no way it's turkey.
Why
There's
not?
the difference between turkey and chicken. You can taste it.
Not really. Not
You
in
really?
that part. So anyway, it's a shoulder bone. It's a shoulder bone, is what it is. And I still don't think it's a chicken rib because it's too small. If it was a chicken
It's called
rib,
a chicken rib, but I don't believe it's a rib because that doesn't make sense. I get that.
it's a shoulder. But even if it were a chicken shoulder, it would be too small. It would only be like that big. And they're the ones you're talking about, like that big.
They're like the size of a chicken wing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the length of a chicken wing. Yeah, there's no part of a chicken that's that big that you
It's just
haven't
like
heard
one,
of.
yeah, it's just like one bone.
Yeah, it's like a flat bone too, right? It's like real flat.
It's a bit weird. The last couple I broke, it looks like it's been broken off at one end.
Yeah, because it was broke off a shoulder. So, yeah, it's not a chicken neck. We know what chicken. Those are the videos that Oldwolf watches. Chicken necking 101.
I like licking chicken necks.
Yeah.
Okay, so chicken ribs are small, tender, and succulent pieces of meat attached to the rib cage of a chicken. They offer a balance between the tenderness of the meat and the slightly crisp texture of the bone. Chicken ribs are a special cut of bone-in chicken thigh that eats like a rib.
There you go. So it's a chicken thigh. So off a chicken, it's a chicken thigh.
I wasn't done. I'm still going here.
That makes more sense.
Which provides flavor without the fat.
So there you go. It's a chicken thigh,
Simon.
It's a cut of chicken thigh. That makes more sense. So I've had turkey ribs, and that's a shoulder. It's a turkey shoulder. Okay.
It's good stuff though, and it's cheap. People get on it. Forget chicken wings. It's all about those chicken ribs.
Here. I've never seen.
What is your favorite part of the chicken?
The egg.
No.
Ooh. That's a good answer.
Doesn't count. Talking about like your favorite part of a chicken. Do you like the wing? You drumstick guy? You're a thigh guy? You're a breast guy?
I like the leg because it's a darker meat, but it has more flavor. But chicken breast is fine too.
I would go with first a chicken thigh.
Yep, that's
then the flat of a chicken wing or a chicken wing or the whole.
No, I like the drum.
Yeah,
I like the drum.
Thigh and then drumstick for me.
Yeah, me too. And then probably the breast after that. Yeah,
like a breast is fine, but it's just very. But you can mess up a. You can mess up a breast. It's like you can get.
Yeah, you can dry it out or something.
There's nothing there.
We know what we're doing here. I mean, we've been
people who like chicken breast the best are also people who like their steak well done. All right. Because I'll tell you why. One of my mates, channel member, so hopefully he doesn't hear me talking shit about him.
You don't have to say names.
He likes his steak well done.
No, it's leather. There's no taste to it.
But you know, he knows that. He says
depends on the cut. It depends on the cut.
He's like, I want mine solid as a rock.
Oh fuck. No, I'm out. This guy's crazy.
He doesn't like the juices. Because people who like their steak well done think the juices are like the blood. It's like, dude, no,
it's not blood. It's not blood.
But like, that's why I like the chicken thigh the best because man, those juices are flowing through that thigh, right? But the breast, if you can get a breast juicy, then fantastic. Hopefully, people didn't just jump in right on that sentence. But a lot of times it would just be dry.
Simon loves a juicy breast.
Oh, nice. Very good.
There you go. So, there you go. Yeah. No, a steak has. I don't mind if it's rare, but I like medium rare. So
now I like everything medium. All steaks medium, except for a ribeye, which has so much fat that I want to caramelize and liquefy that fat as much as possible. You can't hardly dry out a ribeye. So, and I want it crispy on the edges. Like you throw that ribeye in the fire until it's brown and just oozing with the fat, and then I'm going to eat it. So I like a nice.
I want to taste the meat. I don't want to taste.
Ribeye doesn't have a good flavor. The flavor in a ribeye comes from the fat.
But if you do a steak that's you're tasting the grill or wherever it came from. Yeah, I want to taste the meat. You know, so a medium rare, it's like you're tasting the meat and you're getting a little bit of the.
If you try to eat a medium rare ribeye, you'd still be chewing it in a week.
Well, so what I didn't realize is there's a steak place that we go to, which is my favorite steak place, and it's expensive, so I don't go there a lot. But when every cut of meat, it actually tells you how it's best. So, for example, you get a porterhouse. What do you guys call a porterhouse again?
Porterhouse.
Sometimes we call it a porterhouse. Other people call it a T-bone. But
no,
it depends.
It depends.
A New York strip, I think, is
porterhouse is a wider piece of meat. So on the other side of that bone, you get more meat.
Like a scotch. A scotch is like the softer meat.
What the fuck?
So
is
what I
Scotch?
didn't realize is
A Scotch
the
is
place I went to, the porterhouse, it says
Tenderloin.
it's best medium rare, and then the Scotch fillet says it's best medium.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Scotch.
fair.
So when I cook Scotch at home, I sometimes overdo it. I'm like, fuck, I
It's a
overcooked it.
tenderloin.
But it's
Old Wolf.
still, it's still really nice and tender, even if I feel like I overcooked it.
What's a
How is
Scotch?
American bacon made? What do you guys do?
We don't do anything.
You take the fat back.
Totally normal.
You take the because I want to make my own bacon because I get the smoker.
You want to make your own bacon? Does that mean you got to kill the pig?
Why'd you look over at your wife like she was going to crush your dreams if she overheard you?
Julie, this is Bub. Bub, this is Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Poke your head over here for just for a second.
She did just a minute. Hi, Julie again. How are you doing?
I want to share you with the world. I'm sorry.
Absolutely love it.
So you take the fat back. I'm pretty sure it's fat back, and you have to put it in with the you gotta age it. You gotta age it with the spices and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And then you have to, for a while you gotta flip it. It's like almost like making a
Brisket.
a Montreal smoked meat. So you gotta do it. You know, say you gotta flip it back, or like a corned beef. But it's
Or like a Stanley steamer.
no. That's how you clean rugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think you're
Anyways,
right.
I thought that was
then
like
you
a,
smoke. Then you smoke that. It takes a while for because you gotta do that for at least a week, and then you take that and then you put it in the smoker.
I got to tell you, with your current work schedule, I don't think you have time for this hobby.
all right, here we go.
It's killing me.
Art chemist says
Don't even laugh. I got a brisket in the refrigerator. After I'm done here in the refrigerator, I said it right. This is New England. We talk right here.
We talk right here.
I have a brisket.
Yeah.
A brisket flat. No. Yeah, the flat in the fridge here. So after I'm done here, I'm bringing it upstairs and I'm gonna trim it. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna spice it up. You know, with the spices and everything. With the what do you call that stuff? The shaky
Rub. A rub.
rub. There you go. And I'm gonna put it on.
How much have you had to drink?
Not much, guys. I just can talk. Anyways,
I'm just naturally more sober than him. That's all, Julie.
Yeah.
It's not.
and,
It's not his fault.
so I'm gonna cook it low and slow, so it takes about 12 to 14 hours.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna put it on tomorrow around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll see what happens after.
Are you
that.
putting it on a smoker?
Yeah, I got a little smoker because I bought it like last year. Was it last year? Christmas. And to test. No, I wanted to test. I wanted to learn. So I didn't buy a big one. I love smoking. So
What kind of wood are you using in it?
I'm using it's a pellet smoker. So I'm using a Pit Bull competition. So it's got hickory, it's got apple, it's got cherry.
That would be Pit Boss competition, not Pit Bull competition. That's a different cooking show.
You're totally correct. Thank you very much.
I'm still here for you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. You got my back. I love you.
I'm not letting you down yet.
So it's a Pit Boss
Uh-huh.
competition pellet. So it's got hickory, cherry, apple, and all that stuff. So
That sounds great.
yeah.
That's great. I'm. You know what? I'm on my way, and if I leave now, I should get there. It should almost be done. Like, like if I start driving right now to Massachusetts, I should get there just about when the smoker's finishing up.
Come on down. Oh, come on up. Come up west, right? I mean east. You're
Northeast.
Yeah. So you know that. Yeah. So
I'll just get on 95. I'll drive east until I hit I-95, and I'll come right up.
there you go.
Mhm.
So hopefully in a couple of years I'll get a bigger smoker and I can do a whole brisket. I want to do a whole brisket.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see how this first piece of leather turns out. Okay.
No, I
I'm not trying to crush your dreams here. I'm just saying let's work with what we got.
this is like my fifth brisket, isn't it?
Yes.
And
Is anyone still chewing number 3?
no,
Okay.
I do it. I do an excellent brisket.
Oh God.
You know, I had heard a saying once that no one will ever remember how much money you have. No one will even remember how kind you were, how generous you were, but everyone will remember if you serve a dry brisket.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yep. I think that is true.
My brother was over. My brother's been coming over to watch the football games on Sunday, and he came over like 2 weeks. I did wings, and I wasn't watching it like I was supposed to. It came out dry and everything. So it's like he's like,
I hate,
oh, these
I
are
hate
still
dry
dry.
wings.
I'm like, yeah, you're gonna remember that now.
It's true. Now I've started doing wings in the air fryer,
Mm.
and you can't dry them out. Now you can shrink them real good, but they're still tender when you get to them. So if you overcook it, they just start receding from the bone
From the
a
bone,
little
they
bit,
pull away
but,
from the
but
bone.
they're still plenty flavorful and moist.
Yeah, and you want them to pull away from the bone. So,
Yes. Yeah, you want them to peel back a little bit. That's
Yeah.
the good stuff. But yeah, I'll do that, and then I'd take them hot out of the air fryer, right? Pick them up with the tongs or whatever, and I throw them in a glass bowl and I toss them in the sauce. So I do like a garlic parmesan and I do a honey barbecue separately, and I toss them like this. And I
how do you do it?
serve 'em just like that. Yeah,
Just like that?
you
Okay.
remember from the
Yeah, I
old
was-
college days.
I was this side over here. Okay.
Yeah, trying to make rent. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Hey,
big?
you guys
How
doing
big
it?
is the air fryer you got? Because like you can't really. Because I've got a pretty big one, and I just feel like I can never fit enough without stacking things on top of each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I've got a dual air fryer. It's got 2 bins, and I don't remember what size. I think they're a quart each, maybe, but they're pretty good size. I can do like a full, like when you get a whole thing of wings at the grocery store. It's got the double row. It's like this long.
Yes.
Like I can do a whole pack of those.
All right. Put that back because I don't. What's peach paper? I don't have peach paper. I got butcher.
Parchment paper, probably what he was typing.
Oh, okay. I got the butcher. I got the butcher.
No, it probably is peach paper.
how do you? So I've never cooked a brisket. I have, but not in the sense that you like. I've done like a. Never mind. But I've never done like a brisket like you guys are talking about. What do you? Why would it go dry? Like, how do you make it dry?
Well, there's a thick layer of fat that rests atop the brisket. So two good ways to make it go dry is if you trim it too much.
Yes.
You have to leave enough that it will soak through the meat, and yet you don't want too much to where it stops the meat from cooking properly. So that's the trimming is, I think, where most people mess up is how much or how little they trim the fat.
So what I do is I'll run the meat low and slow. I'll pull the meat around 160, 165, and then I'll put it down on the butcher paper. And I have tallow, and I'll put the tallow down. I'll add a little more spice, and I wrap it up in the butcher paper, and I'll put it back in the smoker so it for whatever time it takes it to get to like 205 or something like that. And that's when it's done. You let it rest. If you as much as you can, depending on
It's a very busy brisket. You got to give it time to let
it rest, and then you cut. I could put it in the oven, set the oven at 150, and let it sit there for as long as I can, because it'll pull in all the juices that's in there. In the, if you're doing a foil, you'll make a boat, and it brings it all back in, and you cut it, and it's just like tender. You want it so it's like when you do it, you want it you probe in, you want it like butter, not butter, and so there's no resistance, and that's when you know it's good.
Yes, Oldwolf is always pleased when there's no resistance to his probe.
Damn
That's
straight.
what I heard. That's what he just said. I heard it.
Yeah,
Straight from the mouths of babes.
it's right when it's it's floppy.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know, me too. Anyways, and you put it, there's no resistance. If there's a resistance, it's not done. If it goes no resistance, you got to.
Yeah, but you could also have it overdone. So, and then you get plenty of resistance. You can't even cut this thing with a knife. If you overcook a brisket, you can't even cut it with a knife.
Pot roast.
Or a plank of wood.
Yeah.
I had somebody served me one time. I was like, oh, I don't know what to tell you. It was horrific. Brisket should be left to professionals. That's all I'm saying. Or amateur hobbyists like Tony's going to become on this brisket. That's fine too. Work out those briskets. Get it just right.
6-1. I'm not an amateur, but I'm not a professional. I don't sell it. So, but yeah, I'm just like, we'll eat it no matter how bad it is. We'll eat it.
Oh
right?
no, that's not good to hear. That's not what you want to hear. We're gonna eat it no matter what, folks.
I'm pretty good like that. I'll eat. Even if it's a bit dry, I'm like,
Hey, I bought the brisket. We're eating the brisket.
Yeah, my wife's real good about that. Like if I can completely ruin a meal and she's like, "Hey, I didn't have to cook it," and she'll just eat. I'm like, "Oh, don't eat that." She's like, "Oh, I'll take it." I'm like, "Don't eat it." I'm like,
That's
please,
love.
everyone stop. And then my son will be like, "Thank God I don't have to finish this." I'm like, "Just put your plate. We'll go get something." She's like, "This is fine."
Yeah. Love. That is love. Keep that girl.
Yeah.
Keep that
Yeah,
girl.
she loves not to have to cook. That's what it is. Yeah. Now, she'll cook a lot of breakfasts. Like she loves to cook. I love to eat her breakfast too, but she loves to cook breakfast in the morning.
Why does
on
she love
weekends?
So why does she love cooking breakfast?
I think because she loves to eat breakfast. And she's one of those people that she wants breakfast to be the first meal of the day, no matter when she gets up. So now I don't roll that way. So if we get up at like 10 or 11 in the morning, like it's a long, like we were up all night, we got up late in the morning. I'm like, I'm ready for lunch. Like, give me a hamburger or a piece of pizza or something. And she's like, no, I want coffee, eggs, something like, I'm like, all right. So then she makes it. And she makes good breakfast and she'll cook just about anything I ask, but she doesn't like to have to think of what to cook. Like that's what stops her. Like she's like, tell me what to cook. And I'm like, I don't know, but she's like, if I have to think about what to cook, she's out. But she will
no
cook
breakfast for you.
anything I ask. And she makes a ton of, she bakes a lot, makes a ton of stuff. Like I've never had home baking like she does. Like it's just absolutely, it's amazing. Like and anything, like I've thrown recipes at her. I'm like, the picture of this makes my mouth water. Here's a recipe. I just throw it at her and she comes out and first try, all that stuff comes out perfect, which I don't know how that happens. Cause I'm terrible. Like when I try and bake something, especially like I've always just ruined it, raw or burnt, or the ingredients fall apart. Like it never even looks like it's supposed to look, much less taste like anyone would want it. So she's pretty awesome.
I don't eat breakfast.
Why not?
I don't know. Some on the very rare occasion, but I don't normally. I try not to. Because
Oh, with this camera angle, we can't see half your chins. I wouldn't know what you're complaining about.
So Simon, who's the cook in the house?
I cook everything. Sarah on the auto, she used to cook a bit more, but now I just like, no, I'm cooking. I actually enjoy it now. Like it's weird. Like it's not something I used to just cook just because I knew I had to, right? But now I actually I enjoy cooking.
I mean, your parents had the restaurant. Did you learn how to cook from the restaurant?
Yeah, so I had the opportunity. My dad was like, "Hey, I can teach you to cook." I was like, "Get out of here! I don't care about food." I know that later in life,
food.
Yeah, but when I was younger, I didn't really care. It was just food. Was just food. As I got older, I appreciated food, and now I really love food. But like,
we all three need to develop a real hatred of food. Like
hey, dude,
that would serve us
40
well.
Pounds. I lost 40 pounds.
You'll find it. Stick around.
This is like a dress. This is like a dress on me.
What size is that?
I don't, babe. What's the size on this?
Let's say extra moo. What is that?
Double. No, triple.
This is a triple X.
Wow, that does look roomy on you for a 3X.
I lost 40 pounds.
It's good.
All right.
So years ago when I lost, so what would it?
I'm on a liquid diet. That's what it is.
I see.
Like in my early, so probably still my first year of YouTube, I lost heaps of weight. Because when I first started YouTube was when I started to go up a little bit. I got to about 90, I reckon. At that time, I was like, "Holy crap! I've never been 90." And then
kilograms.
I gotta do the math. Oh, all right, hold on.
And then I lost a bunch of weight. I got down to 74, which is
my
crazy. Like, but like back then,
I'm just gonna sound really worried about it until Tony does the calculations, and then I'll tell you. Just
like when you're 90 in the United States, you're a junkie or something. Hold on.
Well, now I'm 105.
That's 198 pounds.
He's 105, so golly.
I'm 105 now.
Is that after or before a haircut?
Okay, hold on. Oh, that in the United States, you're considered a fat bastard.
Yeah. There you go.
But get this. So back in 2019, I got down to 74 kilos. But I was too skinny then. So what happened was I stopped eating because I was going through some shit. And then once I started to eat again, I found I didn't care about food anymore. I ate because I knew I had to, but it wasn't like a thing anymore where I was like, I'll just eat something. And a small portion was fine back then. And then I was exercising, so I got up to about 78, and that was probably the best I ever looked.
Yeah, I remember at one time I was single, and a 5-piece chicken tenders would last me 3 days.
Really?
Like I would just take a couple of bites off it, a couple of fries, throw it back in the fridge. It would take me 3 days to finish it. Now it takes me 3 minutes, and
Yeah.
I'm still hungry.
See, you're not punchy. You're not punchy. My father would cook Sunday breakfast, right? It was my parents, my brother, and my sister, and myself. My father would cook the whole thing of bacon and like a dozen and a half of eggs. It was like family style. There you go. There's a plate. And it was always, you always had to have bread because the bread would sop up the grease in your stomach. He came from the Azores, and that's what they did. So we had a shitload of fried eggs, a shitload of bacon, and a shitload of bread that we had to eat because it would help your stomach digest the grease.
Yeah.
I have
I'm a
never
breakfast.
been skinny.
Nothing wrong.
Never
Yeah,
been
this sounds like a happy home. I don't know what you're bitching
Yeah.
about.
I'm not skinny.
Yeah,
I've never been skinny. I was skinny up to the 4th grade, and after that, I blew up like a freaking balloon.
I always say I wish I was as fat as I used to be. Like, I remember I was never skinny, but I still wish I was as fat now as I used to be when I thought I was fat. I had no idea what was in store for me.
Yeah.
So can you guys remember I used to wear my leather jacket a lot back in the day?
Yeah.
I stopped
red one?
wearing it. I stopped wearing it because I took a photo one time. I was out with Sarah for dinner. She took a photo, and I was like, man, I do not look good in that anymore. Like, so I stopped wearing it. That photo came up recently, and I was like, holy shit, I don't look big at all there compared to now. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy crap. Like, yeah.
You want to go back to it, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Hour and a half. How much longer are we going, boys? I gotta get to the store. I got to take my wife to dinner. All kinds of stuff going on.
You going out for dinner? Where are you going for dinner?
I don't know. She hasn't told me yet. We hadn't talked about it. What do you want for dinner, dear? She doesn't know either.
That's your job. That's your job. You know what you have to say? You have to be like, guess where we're going, and then get her to guess. And whatever she says, that's where you
Does
go.
she have
You want breakfast? You want Huddle House?
Huddle House?
What's Huddle House?
We could. Yeah. I don't want Mexican. You want Mexican?
I like Mexican. I'll have Mexican.
Dude, you just
No
had
pizza. I just had a pizza snack. No pizza.
he just had a half a pizza.
Yeah. I just had one. I had 1.5 slices after the first half slice I ate. What?
He realized he has to have dinner still.
Did you catch that? I got Tony with that one.
I got
Good
that
job, Tony. Tony's still listening. Yeah.
one. I'm always listening.
Yeah. That handle must still be heavy. Yeah.
No, it isn't. I kind of I've been trying to be good, but it's like that.
I don't know what else. We don't have a lot of places to eat in my little town.
Is there a place that she likes to go?
Not really.
Really?
I mean, she's small, so she just gets small food anywhere we go. It's not like me. I'm sitting down. I'm like, oh, give me my death row meal here. You know?
Half slices of pizza after I had the other.
Yeah, dude. When I go out to dinner with Sarah, when they bring out Sarah's food and it's like a really big serving, I'm just like, can't wait to
half
taste
that's
that.
yours.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I get all the
Absolutely.
leftovers.
yep.
And people are telling me to lose weight, I've got to stop doing that. I was like, yeah, but it's going to be wasted food. You can't waste
You
food.
can't waste food.
Yeah, that's
Well,
one of
maybe
the that's one of the keys to losing weight is realizing you can waste food.
No,
Well,
no,
what I
I was
think I'll
brought
do-
up.
maybe
I was
then-
brought up that there's children in a third world country.
That's
who would
exactly
love
what I
that
said.
food.
Yes,
I always
yes.
say,
and
think of all
both
the
of
children.
both of you were taught many things from your parents that you have long since shreked because you thought it was a bunch of BS. And now you're blaming them, holding on to that last shred of advice and upbringing that you have left, and you're blaming them for your gluttony.
But
I
that's
tell
still
you
solid.
now,
It's
and
still
I tell you tomorrow, you too can be thin. Just quit blaming other people for your
throw
gluttony.
food away because those people in the third world country would love to have that food. You can't throw it away. Clean your
Yeah, but they're not going to have it. Whether you eat it or not, no one's going to bag it up and take it to Kenya. It's not happening. So
true.
you might just
True.
be
I
good
think
to
maybe
yourself.
what we go saying, maybe just bag it up and have it for breakfast.
Yeah, but then I come home and I just eat it.
For one thing, it's not so here's a New England thing. It's not a to-go bag. It's a doggy bag.
Yeah, but you don't have to ask for a doggy bag.
No, you ask from a box.
Yeah, you
just
ask for a
ask for a
box, and then
takeaway
they put it in a
container.
bag.
Do you have a
Because the
takeaway
doggy
container?
part's understood.
Well, we were brought up. It was a doggy bag.
Yes, because you were bringing your scraps home to the dog to eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I would be the dog who's going to eat it.
Oh, Tony. Am I still on Facebook? I think so. Do they kick people off that thing? I guess I'm still on there. I don't ever post to it or do anything with it. Facebook is
neither.
just full of.
Oh,
You know, Phrase, what's
you,
going on?
you looked awesome at PAX. You did.
Phrase must have been looking at me from this angle.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so I think what I should do when I go with Sarah is maybe I'll just order an entree and then just hope she doesn't eat much of her meat and I'll eat the rest of that. Huh? It's not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
There you go.
But yeah, I need to fall out of love with food is what I need to do.
That's what I need to stop looking at every meal like I got to eat. Like sometimes one of my problems is I'll go to one of my favorite places that has like 3 or 4 things on the menu that I love. And I'm like, I need them all. Bring them all to me now. Like I'm some sort of like czar. Like I don't need that, but that's how I feel. Like if I go to Sam's Club or Costco or whatever, and like, oh, well, they got pizzas at $2, a hot dog's $1, a pretzel's $1. And I'm like, give me one of each and make that 2 on the pizza.
You got a Costco membership?
No, we got a Sam's Club.
Okay.
Same difference.
Was it Sam? What's that? Is that like Costco?
It's like a Walmart's version of Costco.
It's a wholesale place where you buy stuff in bulk.
Yeah, but the food there is great if you have low standards and shallow pockets.
Yeah, we go to Costco sometimes and we get those. The pizza at Costco is all right, but
Yeah,
I had that $1 hot dog and I was like, man, this is
Yeah, aren't the hot dogs this long or something?
yeah, they're like
Yeah,
huge.
I get one of
Huge,
those.
like-
I get a pretzel, right? A
It's very
salted pretzel.
depressing eating. If you eat at Costco's, it's very depressing.
Why?
Because you're looking around at other shoppers and they, and the
Eating
kids
their
and
$1 hot dogs.
a lot of families and a lot of muffin tops and flip flops.
So you didn't do a little
rough.
60. There you go. Hey.
I know. Yeah, either one of those is fine, but the combination doesn't work for me.
Okay, so tell me, how is the meat at Costco's and at Sam's?
Yeah.
Well, at Sam's Club, the all beef hot dog isn't
No,
the
no,
foot
no, no,
long.
no. I'm talking like briskets or ribs.
I don't know because I don't trust Walmart meat. So anytime
You have a friend. You don't trust Walmart meat either.
No, I don't.
I don't trust Walmart meat. Hey Tony, you got a friend. You got a friend in me. You know that?
That's what's
All
the
right.
song in the back of my head. You got a friend.
Friend in me.
You're singing it like the Toy Story.
Yeah.
So here's why I don't trust Walmart meat. And let's see if you have the same reason, Tony, is that when I buy meat from a normal grocery store, I look at the color. I gauge it generally by the color and the texture and how it looks right in the package, not just by the date on it. But I look at it and I say, does this look fresh? Does this look like it was cut today or yesterday at the latest? Like how close to when this thing was mooing am I holding it, right? And then I bring it home and I know by that I got a day, maybe 2 days to cook it, and it's still going to be very fresh, very flavorful. When I get meat at Walmart, I bring it home and it looks great at the store. And I swear by the time I unpack it from my car, it looks like death warmed over. It looks like a smoker's lung inside of a package.
Why would you buy meat at the same place that sells clothes and it sells toys and it sells TVs? Why would you buy meat at this place?
Well, you're assuming that their primary function is to sell the clothes. Maybe they're selling meat and you're just buying your clothes at the meat store.
Yeah.
Ever think about that?
Maybe I am.
Maybe
It's
you
not
are.
going to happen. It's not going to
Buying
happen.
clothes at the meat store. That's what happened to you.
I'm going to buy meat at the place where I have to scan my own freaking groceries to get out.
I think that they inject the meat at Walmart with red dye
Maybe.
and water to plump them up and make them look juicier than they are, and to make them look nice and red and have a nice marble to them. And you get home and all that just kind of fades away and it turns gray and dead in like hours after bringing it home. So Walmart meat is BS, I think.
How about Costco?
I've never ate at I don't have a Costco here.
Problem with Costco is everything you buy, you need to eat it. Like they're massive, and then it's like use by tomorrow. It's like, man, how am I going to eat all this meat tomorrow?
Yeah.
So
I
why
don't check meat in the freezer for some reason. Like I just don't do it. I don't know why.
So Costco buys the prime. You can buy a primal, strip steaks or whatever, and you can cut your own. Like a primal like loin, and you cut it up. You can make chops out of it. You can make a roast out of it.
By the way, Primal Loin was the name that Tony used to dance under in college.
Yeah,
Just
baby.
so you know.
I put my
Primal Loin.
I had to get out because I couldn't pay the bill. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he still got marks in his back where people used to throw quarters at him.
I was lucky it was a quarter. And, but see, I want to get a because of the smoker. I want to get a but the closest Costco is like almost like it's like 45 minutes away.
I thought you said this was like a mini smoker. Why do you need to buy an entire half of a cattle to smoke your mini smoker?
Well, I know, but I'm thinking.
Sorry, I apologize. I know I'm not the friend who's supposed to be saying realistic things. Tell us your dream, Tony, about the cattle you're gonna cook in your 10-inch toaster.
Yeah,
tell us about it.
It's not 10-inch, but it's small. But anyways, if you buy a strip, you can cut the steaks, and you can seal. You can get the vacuum sealer, and you can put those in a freezer. And you can pull them out when you want them.
Yeah.
And like, yes, I want a bigger smoker so I can do a whole brisket and stuff like that. But
do you like those? Do you have one of those vacuum sealers?
My mom does.
Oh, another thing for the grocery list. Look at you. Christmas coming around the corner. We already know what he wants. He wants half of a cow. He wants a 3 times the size smoker and a sealer.
I remember as a child, my parents would kill a pig, and we would hang it in the garage.
That seems like an odd way to kill a pig, but I'm listening.
Okay, but anyways, and then cut the meat off of that and do what you do. Or they would go out and buy half a cow. They would go half with somebody, buy half a cow, and the butcher would just chop it up and give them all that meat.
Right.
So I'm used to that. Let's go buy a shitload a ton of meat.
Yeah.
But I don't have the freezer space to go and buy half a cow. That's
I put the meat inside the bag and then I put it underwater and seal it. Everything but the seal.
That takes the air out of it. That's your vacuum seal. Yeah.
That does a pretty good job.
Yeah.
When I'm really trying. Otherwise, I just dump them in there and squeeze it.
And you roll it. Sometimes I roll.
Yeah, roll it. Yeah.
Yes.
Add it on the table. Yeah.
Get all the air out. Yeah. I mean, I was brought up with like my parents didn't have a lot of money, so it was economical to go like halves or thirds with people and go buy a cow, and then they would slaughter it, and they would package it up, and everybody divvied up their third of the cow, and you took that and put it in the freezer. Or I remember they kill the pig and they would scrape it. They would make blocks with bottle caps, right? And you would torch. You would take a propane torch on the skin and then scrape it because the pig has very fine, coarse hair. You have to take that, and then from there,
pigs don't have horse hair. Pigs have pig hair.
Coarse, not horse.
Oh,
and, so I remember
not a horse, of course.
So I'm used to having. I remember cutting up a pig, a cow, his third, with my father in the garage, just cutting meat. Jesus. I remember that stuff. So it's like I'm used to having big hunks of meat, and I want big hunks of meat because I think it's more economical to buy the long strip steak, cut your steaks, put them away, and when you want a steak, take it out and put it on the grill. So, but
you need to defrost. I think the reason I don't put meat in the freezer is because I always forget to take it out in the morning when I want to use it.
Yeah, it's hard to remember to plan ahead.
Yeah.
But folks, I gotta tell you, I'm hungry. My wife's hungry, even though she's too much of a lady to tell me that. But she's gonna start gnawing on things around the kitchen. I just know it. I'm gonna start hearing a chip bag open up soon. And then I really am on my own for picking where we go. So I can't have that. I need her still a little hungry when we get there.
All right. Well, I've already named the episode, so we're good. Today's episode is called House Tour, Whippets, and All Sorts of Meat.
Oh, I like it. That's well done. Well done, sir.
Yeah, maybe I should make a video on how to do a whippet in the United States.
Oh,
Okay. Do
that's
that.
the last we ever hear of him.
Yeah.
Turns
We
into
can't
a
have
whippet
that.
fiend.
You're too important to the community, Tony. You got to stick together, stay together.
Cool,
You at
man.
least got to survive to the 16th so you can do hot wings.
Oh, there you go. That's right. Don't forget, November 16th, 8 o'clock.
What's
Right.
what's happening November 16th at 8 o'clock?
It's the 5th annual Hot Wings Challenge.
There you go. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, everyone who hung out for a bit. We appreciate it. Hopefully, you enjoyed our talk about meats and that whippet video. That was classic. I might need to clip that. That was
Mhm. It's a good tutorial in case you forget.
I wonder what that guy's doing with his life now. Anyway, thank you guys, and until next time.
Keep it.
Keep it
Shit,
simple.
what is it? Keep it real, folks.
Yeah, keep it okay.
Keep it moist. Yes.
Oh,
Don't let your brisket dry
Always
out.
keep it moist.
Keep it moist.
Whip
There
it
you go.
simple.
Whip it good. Yep.